Hello. Hello. I'm so excited. As I was writing Welcome to Nirvana, I just got super excited. So I'm really happy to be here to tell you guys about this. So as you know, if you've been following my journey, I've been putting a lot of stuff in my stories. So maybe some of you don't know if you don't follow my stories, but I just completed training with my Intuitive Institute. So I am going to start offering teaching of the work that I do. And I've been here in the background building this whole world out that I am calling Nirvana. Hi, Ashley. And I really I'm being very visual with this. So I'm going to walk you guys through this. What I see is this world that you literally get to escape from everything. And my other Ashley, my Ashley girls, you literally I called it Nirvana because it's this world of bliss. It's this world where you get to literally disconnect and unhook from everything that is happening around you and really come home into your truth. And so Nirvana, I mean, not to mention I love the 90s band Nirvana, but it just seemed like the perfect name for this. And the really amazing thing is what I've created here is these two islands that I see so far that I'll talk to you guys about. It's like these two levels, which I'm seeing as islands. And it's like I'm building this whole world out. And yeah, the islands are, I'll walk you through those. What I was going to say was I can see this world becoming real someday, that's one of the things that excites me so much about it because I can see it building. I've always thought about doing retreats around the world. And what if I created this island oasis that people could come to and just walk away being upgraded a completely different person, and that person being who they were always meant to be all along, right? So let me tell you about it. So the first island is called Intuitive Roots. And I'm making sure my yoga block doesn't fall over. I have this makeshift hold my phone up thing here. The first island, Intuitive Roots, is all about building that foundation for intuition. So understanding what intuition is, the power of intention, and how you use that in spirituality, in the intuitive world, and also using universal energies to call them in and raise your vibration. When you are connected, when you choose to be connected, you have access to so many energies around you that you can call in and just ask for simple things. Like when you eat a plate of food, asking for the energy of healing to come in and, wipe away any frustration that went into preparing that food if you're eating it out somewhere, or any negative vibrations that came into that food. There's so many little things that you can do and energies that you can leverage to help you raise your vibration and how you move around in this world. And so there's that. And then also using these energies to clear your energy and the spaces that you're in. So I clear my car all the time. I clear my house all the time. I clear myself all the time. Clearing myself in those spaces from any negative energies, any energies that have latched onto me and my aura, and then also any ego. So ego is so important to learn how to separate from when you are building your intuitive gifts. It is something that, the world is based in ego. I always joke with people, I had this realization one day that people are so afraid of computers taking over the world, but the mind has taken over the world. So if you want to be afraid of something, be afraid of the power of the mind and the ability that it has to take over and consume things. So being able to separate from that energy, from the ego, from the mind, and create space so that you can deepen your connection with your intuition is so big. And then finally is connecting to your intuition, connecting to your soul, building that relationship and trust with that connection. So that's all part of intuitive roots. And the second piece of it, the second level, is called intuitive fire. And this island, this world, is all about understanding the subconscious space. So now we're getting into how do you clear limiting beliefs? Like, how can you get rid of these patterns that you have perpetuated in your life? And like, what are the tools that will help you to, now that you have that intuitive connection, now how can you leverage that to clear what's getting in your way and the blocks, and then connect further and more deeply with your truth? Because the more limiting beliefs or cloudiness or noise that's in that subconscious space, again, it creates this sort of cloudy connection with your intuition, and it makes it difficult to discern what is your core truth. So the more that you can cleanse that space, it just allows a deeper, more intentional, cleaner access to your truth and the wisdom that you have within you. A couple other cool things in this level is teaching you how to literally, again, like raising your vibration, but to another level. So bringing your vibration up so high that it's above ego. So even though, like, as you're growing and accessing these tools and fighting that mind, that ego space, it's going to keep riling up and causing a bit of a ruckus. So being able to have these tools to rise above that so that you can still see the truth even when ego is present. This is a really, really powerful tool to use. And then there's another powerful ego clearing tool that is included in here as well that will help with, when you're using the energies to clear your space, but the ego is just still present and won't stop poking at you. So that tool is really amazing as well, is included in this. And then deepening that foundation of trust. The reason that I can do this work as an intuitive is because I've cleared my subconscious space. So these tools are hands down the tools that I use every day in my life. They've changed my life. These tools have given me permission to see who I really am in such a deep way. In a way that, I can progressively move through the things that are happening for me, the things that are coming up and seemingly getting in my way. And I can, just ask for truth and clarity and move past them. I like to move fast, as you guys know anyways. And these tools have just given me access to do that within me so that I can keep expanding and showing up in the world in a way that I'm meant to. Part of my mission here, my purpose here is to help others see that truth within them and access that, right? So that I inspire through my truth expression, I inspire others to connect to theirs and express their own. We have access to so much wisdom within us. I can't even begin to explain how much. I remember when I was in corporate and I used to think anything was possible. I used to build systems and people would ask questions like, is it possible for blah, blah, blah? And before they could even ask the question, I would say yes, because I just had this belief my whole life that anything is possible. We could build anything. We could do anything. My boss said to me once, the sky is the limit for you. And I said, there's a limit? I've never believed in these limits, but I'm telling you, since connecting within, I can't even explain to you what limitless means to me now. Like, it's truly limitless. And I can feel it in my heart right now. Like, my gift to the world is to show others how they can have this too, you know, and that wake them up to what's inside of them, that power within, and help them build the confidence to leverage that power and truth within to, you know, to make a difference, to live the life that they were meant to live. And I just, yeah, I'm really excited to be offering this now. What I'm going to do, because I don't want to be crowding my feed with, you know, my training offerings and things like that. So what I've done is I've created a list that if you're interested in learning when I'm going to be offering the trainings or just more about them, you can connect with me personally, or you can hop on this list. I'm going to be breaking out, instead of doing like a newsletter. I think I'm going to be breaking out and doing, you know, just talking to the people that are interested in this. And, you know, I'd like to do some neat things, like maybe a visualization, so that you can kind of try to connect and see if this feels in alignment for you. I want to offer support and tools through that communication system to help you discern if this feels good for you. And what I would say to that in general is that if you feel a connection, if you watch this and you feel like this little burst of energy in your heart space, listen to that. It's so powerful. And I promise you that even if there's a little ego there, like if you make any decision, like, and there's still ego there, I promise you it's the right way. You will learn what you were meant to learn in that space when you follow your heart, when you follow your intuition. So yeah, that's what I have to offer. I'm going to leave it at that. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll drop the link to join the list if you want to hear more about the trainings as I continue to evolve this beautiful world. So thank you.